Hey guys, what's up? JJJBoxing here. So I'm going to show you a video of Jermell Charlo hitting the heavy bag recently on his media day workout about a day and a half ago, 2 days ago. There hasn't been much training footage of Jermell Charlo for this camp, so this is good to see this. And I got to say that he's looking sharp, and he's looking mentally and physically ready for this fight. So it's good. That's good to see. Obviously, the training, they could look incredible in training, but when fight night comes, they're not good. But it's always good to see they at least look good in training and their demeanor is good. So he's landing good, powerful shots here on the heavy bag. Very good technique. You can just tell Charlo's been doing it all his life by the way he throws his shots. Just how crisp his combinations are in his tight defense. You can just see, by the way he holds his hands up, everything's just nice and tight and technically sound. Like, look at that triple right hand. And this is probably a 150-pound bag, I'm assuming, maybe 200-pound bag, but he's putting good pop on these shots. Does that say Lions only on that bag? Yeah, it does. That's his. Look at that. He is looking good, guys. Oh, got a little video got a little glitchy there, guys. I don't know if it kind of did for you. See, sometimes like you're like, oh, he's not really moving the bag, but if anybody, and for any of you who go to a boxing gym who own a heavy bag, if you punch a 70-pound bag and then you go up to a 100-pound bag and then you go to the 150-pound bag, they just don't swing as much. He's on at least a minimum, it looks like a 150-pound bag to me. So, of course, the shots aren't going to move the bag as much, but trust me, he's got decent power. Now, does he have as much power as Canelo? No, I don't think he does, but he's a strong puncher. He's not a weak puncher. If he can land clean on you, he can hurt you. Canelo just got that crazy velocity in his shots, though, with his hooks. He just breaks people's faces. But Charlo definitely has enough power to make Canelo respect him. He just got to use the distance good, though, in the fight. Use the jab, press Canelo at times, but keep that distance, make Canelo miss and frustrated and win rounds. Because I don't see him knocking out Canelo, but he definitely could stun Canelo a couple times with some clean shots when Canelo doesn't see it coming. Or if he lands clean on Canelo. But yeah, like it's going to be hard to knock out Canelo. That's for sure. Even like Triple G couldn't do it. So I don't know how Charlo would. Kovalev couldn't do it. And those guys are like the two hardest punchers that Canelo's probably faced. Bivol couldn't do it, and he's a pretty good puncher. Obviously, Bivol is kind of deceiving because his record shows he's not like... He doesn't have the highest knockout percentage, but Bivol punches hard, trust me. If anything, it looked like Bivol was the only one who really, other than, I would say, Triple G and Bivol really, you could see they hurt Canelo. They got Canelo's attention with their shots. Whereas the other guys, I don't even really remember Kovalev really hurting Canelo at all. But I could be wrong, but... If you watch the Bivol fight back, guys, like he actually did hurt Canelo with his shots, his straight power shots, if you watch that. So Bivol's got power, but like I said, if these light heavyweights can't knock out Canelo, Triple G can't knock out Canelo, it's going to be hard. It's a tough task. But Charlo can win rounds, trust me, against Canelo. You can just tell he's in shape, guys, by just watching... Just his demeanor too. He looks like he's mentally ready for this, which you should be. This is the biggest fight of his life, and he's gonna probably bring his best performance. And Canelo is probably gonna bring his best self since the Caleb fight, I would assume, because like, people are starting to lose faith in Canelo. Like, look at that combination there. Yeah, the stream's a little bit bad there. I don't know if it's cutting out for you guys. But yeah, like Canelo some people are losing faith in him. He hasn't been on that. He's not knocking out guys anymore. People are going to say it was the hand problem, which, well, didn't he came back for the John Ryder fight, right? After the hand injury. So that was his first fight back, wasn't it? Or was it after the John Ryder fight? But he didn't knock out John Ryder either, but he did drop him, hurt him. Obviously it's John Ryder. But Triple G3 fight didn't look that good. And then the Bivol fight he lost. So yeah, so Canelo is going to be probably very motivated to win this fight in spectacular fashion. So this is going to be, it's an interesting to see how this fight's going to play out. Is Jermell, is this his time? Is he going to raise his level for the biggest fight of his life? Or is Canelo going to be too much of an imposing force and claim victory and beat the 154-pound undisputed champion, which they should have fought years ago, but they're fighting now, so we're going to find out who's better. But yeah, I would favor Canelo if he can land shots. If he's going to start finding Jermell landing to the body and the head, like I said, you can't let Canelo touch you because eventually he'll break you down. But if you can avoid Canelo from landing not too powerful shots on you, kind of keep him missing and don't let him land that much, reduce his accuracy, you can win rounds against him and you won't get hurt. So I think that's what Charlo's got to do. He's got to box Canelo, press him at times, but use the jab, use the good distance, and get Canelo's respect, though, by pushing him at times. But you don't want to stand in front of him and let Canelo tee off on you. That's not good. So yeah, he's got a chance, guys, to win a decision. Knockout, I would have to favor Canelo to get a knockout. If I was going to make a prediction, I would say that it's going to be a competitive fight that Canelo will win by maybe a little bit. Maybe he'd get one knockdown or something like that. But you just never know. Canelo is been through a lot of wars, wear and tear on the body. Been boxing professionally since 15 years old, guys. He is only, what is Canelo, 33 or 34? So he's not super old, but it's a lot of wear and tear on the body, guys. And Jermell's the fresher one, obviously. He's had less fights, and he has been through, obviously he's taken some damage in the Castano fights there, but he hasn't been through the wars that Canelo's been through with Triple G, and Canelo has faced the tougher opposition, in my opinion. So, plus he started at 15, Canelo. So, just he's had a tough boxing career for sure. Look at that. That's good power. What is he on, the 200-pound bag now? It looks like. Damn. Damn, son. Derek James watching him in the back. Good speed, good power. Yeah, like, is it going to be Jermell's time to shine and maybe he knocks down Canelo? Who knows? That would be a shock. Yeah. I don't know. Are we still recording, guys? It might have cut out there. I don't know. Hopefully it's still recording. I think it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, is it Jermell's time to win this fight? Is Canelo's time over as the dominant force he was for a while? Where some people were saying that, I don't think Canelo can ever lose. But like I said, I thought he lost to Triple G the first two fights at least. Third fight, obviously Canelo won that one, but still Canelo didn't look good in that fight. But other than the two Triple G fights, Canelo has steamrolled everybody else lately. But until recently, right? He looked like no one could really beat him, and then the judges were always going to favor Canelo. So it was like, is this guy ever going to lose? But now that we've seen the Triple G3 fight, he didn't look that good. The Bivol fight, he lost. So the Caleb Plant fight, he was still good in that fight. He was losing rounds. Caleb was doing good, but like I said, you can't let Canelo land clean on you. He will break you, and that's what he did to Caleb. So is he slipping? Is this Jermell's time to dethrone King Canelo? Well, like, we'll find out September 30th, but I do think he has a chance, guys. The guys that you think don't have a chance always do have a chance. Like, I know a lot of people probably counting Charlo out, but I don't think you can count him out, guys. Like, Canelo's not invincible, and the one thing with Canelo is you can outbox Canelo, you can rack up rounds against Canelo, but the problem is the judges, though, always favor Canelo. So even though you think Canelo's down on the cards, he really isn't. So Charlo has to fight that as well, right? So it's going to be tough, but I think he's ready, guys, and I think Canelo's going to want something to prove, like I said, too, to get the belief back in the people, like, no, I'm still that guy, and maybe making a statement and knocking out Charlo, maybe getting a knockdown and a good performance. But yeah, guys, I'm excited for the fight. Let me know what you think about his media day workout, hitting the heavy bag, and yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, guys. This is Triple J.